We have quite a few updates to our hair tube and hair card builders. Now you will be able to duplicate select strands into a new layer. Simply go to Duplicate and select Duplicate into New Layer. The selected strands will now be created as a separate layer instead. When working with many layers, to rename them in previous versions, you will have to do it layer by layer. Now you will be able to batch rename all the layers at once. To move layer orders up and down in the previous version, we rely solely on the up and down buttons. Now you will have the ability to insert selected layers above or below any layer you want. We also introduced a new duplicate mode, fill in-betweens on selected strands. To use it, start by selecting a layer that the new duplicated strands should be moved into. I am creating a new layer for this. Simply select 2 or more strands, click Duplicate. You can select multiple strands to create the in-between. Based on the order of selection, the tool will create strands in the space between all selected strands. The order of selection will determine how the in-betweens are created. The long-requested Orient feature is also added to our hair tube builder. To use it, select all the strands, Shift select your mesh. However, we have to make sure there are no transforms on the mesh first. Select your tube strands and Shift select the mesh, go to Mesh and select Orient. The tool will automatically orient strands to the mesh selected. This is also built into our Fill in-between duplicate feature as well. If you select a mesh last, the in-betweens will automatically orient to that mesh when created. I am just creating a new layer for the new duplicated strands to go into. The Orient function is taking the lowest CV point for each tube in the strand editor viewport as reference point, sample the root faces of the tube, and comparing it to the closest face sampled on selected mesh. In our example, it's using the CV 2, 3, and 4 as reference points. The Paint Strand tool for Hair Tube Builder also has the Orient option implemented as well. Reminder, if you see the strand goes into your mesh like this, you can uncheck the Paint at Depth option. With the Orient option, now you'll be able to have a nicely oriented strands on your mesh per stroke. A new deformer has also been added to both the hair tube and hair card builders. You can now use a mesh to shape your strands. To do so, select your path curves and Shift select the mesh. Go to Deformers, choose Wrap, Create. Select Mesh Components, and you will be able to shape your strands with the mesh. Make sure your strands have enough subdivisions, otherwise some twisting can occur. When you are done, make sure the wrap is baked by selecting the strands, then go to Deformers and select Wrap, Bake. We also have a new tool called the Randomizer. This allows you to set some random values on your selected strands. You can randomize your scale, length, rotation, and offset settings. Each slider has 2 ends, a maximum value and a minimum value. It also offers 3 modes: offset, set, and multiply. To use it, have strand selected and simply click on the Apply button. Hit Ctrl-Z to undo the apply if needed. The new duplicate modes, batch rename, layer options, and the randomize feature are also carried over to our hair card builders. Lastly, now when you scale the width of the window, the layer name will scale with it. Also, a color swatch list has been added to your right click, allowing for quick access of colors. Existing color editor is still available when you click on the color button.